See us as competitors and different icons in the hip-hop game, but that was a moment of just two black brothers telling each other how much they appreciate each other.
And we call that picture a secret society.
She was giving birth, and we always made sure that we had video or pictures and just commemorated it. Those are times that you want to cherish. Yeah, no, he's a natural. You gotta watch out for him.
Do you know who my dad is?
Yes, I do.
What is your favorite picture of my dad?
Right over there.
We're listening to Mike right now. Obviously, this is a really sad time right now, but we're celebrating his life. Your thoughts right now?
I mean, he's just somebody that changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I'll always love and cherish.
That they slept with together, because there were men that they slept with together. There were swinging times that they slept with together. Or how you look at your girl and knowing that she sexing another dude. What kind of that far gone where that shit don't bother you for somebody that you love? I got the key, I got the pass key to everything. When I used to go to the door and I knock on the door and they open the door, and then, my nosy ass, they sitting in the jacuzzi together, all of them, nothing on. You see shit like that, bro. It is what it is. Has some things that happened to her over the years, broken nose, bruises, ankle injuries. She never explained to her father. So to see that girl take that beating like that, her father probably thought within himself, that's some of the things that happened to my daughter.
The biggest game changer in the news today is that Michael Jackson was actually trying to warn us about what goes on in Hollywood behind closed doors. He was no predator, but the real predators around him pinned it on him to make the story go away. In the midst of it all was Kim Porter, attached to the hip of Sean Diddy Combs, the face of Hollywood's most disgusting freak-off parties. They were both participants and open swingers. She saw it all and even supported it, until Diddy raised his hand on her and she changed her entire narrative. It was time to take him down.
And like I said, I only seen bits and pieces of it, but she earned every bit of that. I heard that's Kim's book. Then you heard about the fact that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht?
Wow, I ain't hear about that.
He broke Kim, let's say allegedly, but it was told by people in her camp that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht.
The decedent was an adult black woman who appeared to be the reported 47 years of age with black hair, brown eyes, and apparent natural teeth. Small amount of white frothy sputum was also noted issuing from the mouth. Multiple small red dots and what appeared to be a small contusion was noted to the right upper arm.
Do you know anything about her book? Because there's always been a rumor for a while now that she got killed because she was exposing a lot of stuff in her book.
And it's in the clouds. And they could get somebody to get it out of there. She ain't got no book. Kim, it was alleged that she did have a book, and that her book, all the men that they slept with together, because there were men that they slept with together.
Then suddenly, Kim Porter mysteriously died in November 2018 at the age of 47, allegedly as a result of pneumonia. But a lot of people believe her death was no medical problem, especially given her history with her ex. The girl had mysterious bruises all over her body, as revealed in her autopsy. Something was amiss, and that's not all. All of this happened right when Kim Porter had finished writing a book detailing all the abuse and criminal activity she had watched her partner participate in. Diddy didn't just have her killed, he also made the book completely disappear.
But when you think about Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, and Puffy, and Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove. Then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was gonna meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know, I've been talking to Al and we've been texting back and forth, and I'm just glad that he's alive to text.
Do you believe that P. Diddy has something to do with your sister's untimely death?
Then you see it was on the news. You acting like you trying to get.
So you don't believe the story that he was trying to save her?
Hell no.
Wow.
When? She been dead for hours.
Wow. So
not only he silenced my sister, right?
He silenced your sister.
And he's still being outed. Who he fucked?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you and Kim Porter have the same mother and father?
Absolutely. But killing Tupac was crazy, right?
Wow.
Now it's all over the news. You about to be done. You about to be like an R. Kelly around this bit.
This is a man with a history of making whistleblowers disappear. Nothing is more valuable to P. Diddy than his own luxurious, drugged-up life of sin. Now that he's been arrested, the doubt that he had Kim Porter killed is stronger than ever, and could even reopen an investigation into her untimely death. After all, her own sister claims that Diddy had her killed and threw money at all the evidence to make it go away.
Remember Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room, had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. She gave him a fellatio. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. You know, and a lot of more people know. Y'all put it together.
Damn, man, and you said that, I know you can't go into detail, but you said that it was a situation where Diddy sent him to the hospital?
And the hospital was in Scarsdale, New York.
Where we saw Justin Bieber, who was always wearing sunglasses, who was partying, who was very obviously involved in drugs. He spoke at length about his addiction. And as these videos are circulating on the internet, I want to make sure people remember that and give him the grace as someone, for people to give him the grace and the courage and the prayers to hopefully one day find within himself the strength to speak out about what happened, who has somehow survived this, turned to family, turned to faith, and is still very much struggling with all of this. It's been long suspected since it happened, since she died in, I would say, rather mysterious circumstances, a woman named Kim Porter. Now, what happened was she mysteriously died of pneumonia, that Diddy had something to do with the death of his ex-partner and the mother to his children at the age of 47. Not the typical way that a 47-year-old goes out, especially just when they are about to publish a tell-all book on their very famous ex, Diddy. The tapes that Diddy made of himself having with young boys that he was managing, including, well, guess what? It was just announced yesterday that Kim Porter's book is being published. It's a 60-page book entitled Kim's Lost Words, an alleged tape involving an 18-year-old pop star who went on to become a household name. So this is getting very interesting. People like Diddy going after him and saying, hey man, why don't you pick up my phone calls? There's actually a video of that. Diddy and Justin Bieber looks to be like 15 years old. Justin Bieber was obviously extremely young when he entered the industry, extremely innocent when he entered the industry, an industry that he did not quite understand as a boy.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't.
Justin is at Diddy's parties. And in this one video, it looks like whatever Justin is doing, I'm not going to show it out of just...
But now, the book that got Kim Porter killed has somehow finally been released, and what Kim Porter has revealed has truly shaken our world. One of the main things she mentions is how Diddy groomed child stars like Justin Bieber and Usher, and was so merciless with them that they would end up in the hospital, bruised and bloodied,